2 years ago, I have been just freshly separated with my husband. We started living separately. And I came across a video on Instagram, I think it was Instagram, when a lady was saying, if you're in this situation, run to God. Don't go into situationships. Don't run for men. Don't run for alcohol. Don't run for filling up your own broken soul with something else, but run to Jesus. And I thought, what can happen? Like, what worse can happen? Like, I want to live my life. I want to do my life. I want to do the life myself. I have not lived with the men who appreciated who I was, and I'm going to find it in the men who do appreciate me, my body, and whatever else it is that I have to. And that's exactly what I did. And that's exactly what I have done. I have never found myself in the world, right? I was raised in church. I was the oldest pastor's daughter. I was the person who was never supposed to make any mistakes, who lived under this constant judgment of other people's opinions. A person who always needed to make right choices. She always made right choices. There was nothing that Priscilla would ever done wrong. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do it my way. I'm going to do it my way. And that's exactly what I did. And I ran into situationships and relationships that literally scarred me. It scarred me. It hurt me. Influenced how I lived my life, how I thought my life. I was this woman who was desperate and chasing for men. Chasing to be filled up. Chased to get the sense of security and worth from someone else. I found myself in places I never even knew existed. I discovered words in this world. Like, situationship was a new thing. Sugar daddies, sugar babies, men offering you money to be with them, offering you to take you on holidays, offering you to like supply whatever it is that you wanted to do for you to be with them. Men offering you to give you whatever you wanted, whatever you pleased, like whatever another thing you wanted to buy. Like, it's normal. Like, I never knew about it, but actually these things are so normal and so easy to get to once you meet one person and another person, and it's rolling. And you know what? I started to feel like I'm in such a mess. I'm like, this is not me. What the heck is going on? Like, what is wrong? It actually made me more insecure than any other place that I have ever been in my life. It made me insecure. It made me live a double life. I have not been true to myself. I felt like I'm going against what I know is right, but I was so confused. I did not know where I was going. It's confusing. There is no peace in it. You're in such a mental and emotional and spiritual mess. If I would not believe it, and I'm sorry if anyone here watching this feels in any way judged or in any way that I'm calling you out. I'm sharing my experience. But I am struggling to believe that anyone who would be in this place would feel fully in peace being in a situation like this. So after living that double standard life, the life that I've never even knew about, tasted, if seen, I have then decided to take a year off because I was so done. I was so done. After that whole year and within that whole year, guys, you would not believe when you say no to the devil, when you say no to all these things that devil is using to destroy you. how he's going to come back and chase after you. Every one of these persons, every one of these men, and I'm going to be very true here, was literally messaging me, asking me and offering me stuff. You know what the hardest thing was? Saying no to all of it. Every little thing. It's hard to say no to things like that. It's hard to say things like that, especially when you're a single mom with 4 children. But you know what I decided in the first month to do? Tithe from every penny I had. And I was like, God, I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know. But I know you're going to supply every one of my needs. And everything I have, it's from you at the end of the day. Everything I have is from you. So I'm going to give you the first fruit of everything I have. I don't think I've ever in my life, after this year, have ever been able to worship like I have. Never in my life I felt so grateful for everything I have. Relying on God 100% for everything you need, and your family needs and your children's needs. I'm telling you guys, for the first time in my life, in my Christian walk, I've experienced that nothing in this world will satisfy our needs and all of our needs. And on the beginning I thought, God, how are you going to supply this need in my life? And it's not like God is just going to click his fingers and this need is going to disappear. He gives us other things, so that thing that we may think is like a huge need, it actually fades away. It fades away, and you realize that actually maybe that's not what I really needed. Maybe I just focused on this so much that I made it God about everything else. But actually, that's not what I needed. What I needed is to fill my soul and my spirit and my body with Jesus. And indeed, nothing else will satisfy you as God will and the Holy Spirit. So I'm now this woman who 2 years later, recording the same video that I have watched 2 years ago, saying, if you're in this place, in your broken up with whoever, however long you've been with this person, with this woman, with this man, you don't know where you're going, you're confused. Please run to Jesus. Please run to Jesus, because nothing in this world will satisfy what you need. Please don't make the same mistake I did. The alcohol, the sex, the yoga pants, I don't know what else. It's not going to satisfy and fully fill you up. Nothing in this world. God made you. He loves you. I don't know if I can even finish this without tearing up. But He knows what you need. He knows your needs. He knows you. He made you. He knows every mistake you've made. He knows every little fiber of your being. He knows your thoughts. Go to Him. Let God rebuild you. Let God work on you. Let God take away all the pain and trauma. It's a journey worth pursuing. 100%.